you to check the price.
It's $5. All of this is over $5.
We asked you to check the price. You said no.
I need somebody here. I did say no.
Yes, you did.
I just said, can you get a picture now? And you made a big deal out of that.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I did. I told you to get a fucking picture for me. You made a big deal out of it.
Listen to you.
Wait.
You work here, buddy.
I don't give a fuck about
Hey,
you, bro.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face.
Animals.
Get the fuck out of here.
Andrew, Pops, go.
You're done.
No,
Get
Andrew,
out of
go
here.
sit in Mattress office right
Yeah,
now.
get the fuck out.
Take your equipment.
I quit. No, I fucking quit.
Oh my God. So we have a dispute with a customer, and we have what looked like a nice young man. He was just at the register attempting to check them out, I guess. I guess they wanted a price check, and there was some confusion about what was needed. The customer saying they just wanted him to check. He said, I just wanted you all to get a picture of it first, and I was going to check it. And then things kind of went left from there. And I believe this is a supervisor or a manager that came out, and she's just as surprised as I am. Andrew, he's just cursing the employee. I mean, the customer's out. Andrew just was over it. Now, granted, we don't know what happened before the recording started. We don't know. Well, I can guess what happened afterwards. We'll talk about that. But here we are. I don't know what happened before, but Andrew is over it. Welcome to Hey Miss HR Lady. I'm Miss HR Lady, and on this channel, we do all things work related, and we got a hot one today. Let's continue watching what happens with Andrew. Andrew, I'm just shocked at you right now.
Yeah, good. Good. You should quit. Then I'll come back.
Ass, bitch.
What?
Lick my fucking ass, bitch.
Are you going to assault me?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and
Get
assault me.
out.
Go ahead and assault me. You want to go to juvenile hall, probably?
I'm not scared to go
16?
bitch.
Andrew.
I'm not scared to go fucking 10, bitch.
You
Andrew.
don't call me a dumbass fat. That guy's nuts. He's having a big issue.
Wow.
We just wanted to check a price on something.
Right.
and he
Wow.
just went
Can you
crazy.
bring this customer out, please?
I've never,
To
ever.
Shane.
All right, you all. So Andrew it wasn't the day for him. It wasn't that kind of day for him. He wasn't here for it. And it looks like his manager or supervisor was just as surprised as we were, but Andrew was over it. Now, these things happen when you work around customers. It can be very challenging. You got to be built for it, because people, I mean, right then we see the couple, the husband and wife, I guess, they seem pretty mild mannered or whatever, but the customers can act up. They can act up. Like I said, we don't know what happened before the video started recording, but I know that customers can be something else, and they can really push your buttons, and they know that you can't do a lot about it or you'll lose your job. But today, Andrew was like, hey, forget this job. I mean, not today. Andrew said not today. So Andrew just, kind of went the route I encourage employees not to go. And I always say, as an HR leader, hey, I know things can get rough. You can have problems with management, coworkers, customers. Don't take it out on the floor. Don't do anything on the floor. If you are throwing boxes around and cursing everybody out and all of that, you're beyond the point of us being able to work through things, because then now we're getting into other territory and I have to follow policy. But if you are getting to a place where you're becoming very, very agitated, let's try to stop ourselves. Let's kind of come to the office. Let's talk about it. You can vent in the office with me, but not out on the floor, not with somebody else. And it seems like I have just seen that in today's time, people just miss that. They just things can go from 0 to 100 in a split second, and people think about the consequences later. And I've seen it time and time again. And so maybe that's what Andrew was facing that day, or maybe he just had it. You never know. You never know what he's dealing with, how he's dealing with it, and we don't know what the customers said or how they treated him before people start coming around. But that's very unfortunate. And I would sit Andrew down in the office and be like, Andrew, it's very unfortunate that we are at this place right now. And I wish you had made a different decision in that moment. I understand you're frustrated. Customers can be a lot, but we have to be at a place where we can make better decisions. Walk away if you have to. Get somebody else to step in. But doing what you did, it leaves us only one option. So unfortunately, Andrew, we're going to have to separate with you at this time. And I wish you all the best. And that's how I would have done that. And it's unfortunate. And I can't see them at Home Depot doing anything different because Andrew asked for it in that moment because he was over it. And I get it, but that's where we are. Let me know. Have you all ever been in a situation like this or witnessed a situation like this? What do you think should happen in situations where customers are being maybe a little pushy, or maybe they're actually being belligerent with a customer service worker, a cashier, or somebody like that? Would you step in as a customer? Would you step in, or as a coworker, would you step in? What would you do in that moment? Have you ever been through this ever? Have you ever gone through this? And if so, what have you learned? How did it go? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments. Please, 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 if you have any topics that you'd like for me to go over or to talk about on this channel, please send me an email at HrLady@gmail.com. That's hey, Ms. HrLady@gmail.com. And I'd like for you to do me a favor. Please like, share, and subscribe the videos, because that's what we do on this channel. We talk about all things workplace related. And so we'll be back another time with another video. Have a great one.
What day is Miss HR Lady? Call it like it is. Miss HR Lady, breaking it all down. Miss HR Lady, mama is a business.